Welcome back. Now, of course, the January transfer window closed last Friday, with teams making last-minute gasps to secure players. SuperSport was the busiest in the market, signing a whopping 7 players. But one particular player, Daine Klate, who made a loan move from Orlando Pirates, was the talk of the signings. Kate Norquay caught up with him.
Daine, thank you so much for joining us on the show. Now, one of the biggest stories this week, obviously, was your move back to your boyhood club. Just tell us a bit briefly about it and why now?
Yeah, look, obviously, when I left SuperSport and joined Pirates in 2010, the plan was always to eventually end up back at SuperSport United. You know, maybe it happened a little sooner than expected, but delighted to be back now. Like I'm saying to you, it's always part of the plan, and I'm looking forward to adding value. You know, the squad is looking exciting at SuperSport United at the moment, and look, special thanks to the chairman of Orlando Pirates, obviously, for making the deal happen so smoothly, and obviously Stan Matthews from SuperSport, you know, who's always been in contact with me over the years. You know, he always used to tell me every season, he used to tell me that he's trying to get me back from SuperSport, trying to buy me back to SuperSport United from Pirates. You know, so I think it's only fitting that I'm back home, so to speak.
Now, speaking of Orlando Pirates, you were one of the most likable players in the world. Did that make it much easier for Orlando Pirates to let you go so soon?
I don't think it was an easy decision for Pirates to let me go, probably. You know, when I left, everybody became so sad. The response on Twitter and Instagram has been overwhelming for me. You know, so much love and appreciation shown. You know, I normally see so much tributes pour in for people that just passed on. You know, this time around I've left the club and I was still a regular player, you know, still adding value to the club. It's been very, very overwhelming and humbling to see how much people actually appreciated me while I was at the club. You know, everybody's sad that I've left, which is obviously sad for me. It made me emotional as well, because I've made good friends there. 4.5 years I was there, but it's the same when I left SuperSport. You know, that same type of feeling where you're sad to leave the club that has made you a successful club. So it's the same thing around this time. You know, obviously more fan following this time around from Pirates. Obviously more sad people involved, but yeah, delighted to be back home, you know, and looking forward to adding value to the club.
Now, as one of the most successful PSL players in our generation, you've won the title many times. What are your current goals now in club level as well as national level?
Look, coming back to SuperSport, obviously, you know, looking forward to working with Coach Gordon Niggerson. He's himself won a lot of the league titles, you know, respectable coach. You know, his records speak for himself. You know, won the league at Sundowns, Manning Rangers, Pirates. You know, competed when I won my second league title at Pirates. He was the coach of Swallows at the time, and brought Swallows from nowhere to competing with the league title. You know, so I saw a lot of potential in the club. Obviously, speaking to Stan Matthews as well. I think the club has a good squad going. There's a good vibe about the team at the moment. They just won the Telkom knockout, so I reckon that the club will definitely compete for the championship next season. You know, fortunately for me, I'm here 6 months before the start of next season. A lot of time to settle in, you know, a lot of time to get used to the way the club is running at the moment. You know, getting used to the playing style of the coach. You know, but the short-term goal is to help the club get into the top 6, top 5. You know, finish as high as possible, and hopefully when I'm back on the field, I'll be able to do that. And so, look, my kind of thank you to the club for what they've done for me, because I don't think without SuperSport I would have been where I am today.
You're almost 30 years old, so you're looking to retire here at SuperSport United, that is?
Yeah, that's the plan. You know, that's just one of the good parts about negotiating to come back to SuperSport, is that there's a lot of scope for life after football at the club. You know, at this point in time, we're in advanced discussions for a new contract, long-term contract. You know, something that I always look forward to. You know, it's preparing for life after football, and you have to prepare for life after football while playing. You know, not neglecting the fact that you have to play well. You know, and that's my plan now, is to come and help the team win league titles. But it's also the fact that there's a lot of options for life after football at SuperSport. So I'm hoping that I'll finish my career over here.
And what would you be doing when you're not longer playing?
Look,
what would your involvement be?
I haven't really decided as to the field I would want to take. You know, but what I do know is that I do want to get a degree behind my name, So that's obviously first prize for me. It's to start a degree off. I'm not saying that the degree is going to be there when I'm done playing. I'm probably going to have about 2 or 3 years left to do the degree when I'm done playing. That's a situation I would like to see myself in, is to start something now. So by the time I'm done, I've got a year or 2 left to complete it. And once you have a degree behind your name, I think possibilities after that will be endless for me.
Any area fields you might be looking at?
Look, I've started a little bit of accounting here and there. I've taken a keen interest in law at this point in time. Obviously, I want to be involved in sports in some capacity, and looking at players' contracts at this point in time and things like that. That's probably going to be my aim for life after football. I've got a very good agent in terms of guys. He's got his own law firm, and he's actually the one who has prompted me and encouraged me to study law. I think having someone manage me that is in that field already, kind of mentor me to be successful in that regard. It's obviously I consider that. Whenever I'm going to get stuck in studies and things like that, I'll always go back to him and sit in his office and tell him, look, I'm stuck with this ABC. Can you make practical examples of me? So yeah, that's probably going to be. And SuperSport obviously has got a lot of options as well. With TV work and with the club itself. With the academy and all that. So that's obviously another option for me. And that's all I wanted. It's to have options after football, not to be stuck and just accept anything that comes your way.
Daine Klate, the pundit, thank you so much for joining us here at eShibobo. Thank you so much, and all the best with what's coming up this season.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you.
That was Daine Klate, who led the headlines as far as PSL transfer deadline is concerned. And that's it for myself, Kate Nokwe at Lucas Morepe Stadium.